What's going on, everyone? From the neighborhood fanboys, back again. That Batman trailer was fucking crazy. Insane. We're just gonna go through it now slowly and see if we can break it down and see if we missed anything in our initial reaction.
Probably did.
Oh, we 100% did.
Probably missed about 17 things, to be honest.
But I mean, before we get into this, if you could hit that like button, it really does help us out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more breakdowns like this. And reactions like the Batman reaction, which go check that out too.
What is this?
This is a fucking face! And also, we are sponsored by our friends at Gnosis. They are an incredible energy and nootropic company. Boost your game. It'll help you win more and increase your reaction times. So check out the link in our bio. Use the code FNF for a little discount. All right, so we start off here.
First of all, this shot is like, this looks like the Arkham game.
Yeah, like right off the bat,
sick.
It looks like Arkham Knight, which opens in that little diner scene as well. Incredible score, by the way.
Yeah, the score is awesome.
All right, so pausing it here quick. We're pretty sure this is Paul Dano's Riddler. He has the same glasses on that you can see in the other shots that we get of him. This might be after we see those murders. Because as we see here, he's surrendering to the cops,
which is not going to happen right away.
Yeah, and he leaves a little thing behind here. So
he leaves his little calling card, being like, "Motherfucker, I'm not leaving, even though I'm getting arrested right now."
Yep. And then this amazing aesthetic of just what were you saying, the 70s?
Yep.
Oh, amazing.
We get a cool look at the bat signal. I'm gonna go back here a little bit too.
Big
like Jim Gordon.
Jimbo, the Watcher himself.
Wright. Yep, the Watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Gotham City, by the way, is just like
incredible.
Really cool. I like that like burnt orange color palette they're going with.
Absolutely. And again, just like the noise and the grain and the shots too, like those little details, I'm loving.
Yep.
That cowl.
So this cowl looks honestly incredible.
So
like last year, like we were saying before, like we didn't know if we'd like it, and then that first trailer blew our fucking socks off, and then every shot of him in this trailer now, I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and even actually we've had a couple comments now on our most recent reaction of people being like, remember when you guys said like we were wrong? We were the first ones to admit that we were wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So wrong.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm glad we're wrong.
100%.
Yeah, me too. 100%.
If we weren't wrong, I'd be pissed, honestly.
Exactly.
If it looked like shit, I'd be rattled.
Yeah. Ben Affleck forever. I mean, what?
Still the best, huh?
So now I just threw captions on. So we get this same line that we got in the little bat signal teaser from yesterday when the light hits the sky. Not just a call.
That train shot reminds me of like the Joker movie.
Yeah.
I love that line. It's a warning. Him taking on 20 guys.
Yep. So this is, I think, the same scene as we got last year when he's facing all those.
And he beats the living.
Yep.
Shit
So
out of that
he
guy.
gets shot in the chest right here, and it was rumored that that bat signal was like a huge chunk of armor, and you can see it kind of glow as he gets hit, which is freaking cool.
Yeah.
And then we get a little bat gadget, little buzzy. All right, so
Taser.
This looks like the Riddler that he's talking to in prison. So that kind of confirms that, you know, this is after his arrest that we see in the diner, which again could be after we see him with like that crazy duct tape kind of face.
Because this could very likely be their first encounter. He's like, I've been trying to reach you.
When the first trailer was released too, remember they were saying they'd only gotten through a little bit of the movie. So I'm thinking 25%. Like when all those notes were left for him, now he's like, I've been trying to reach you.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of connecting all of those
sweet
scenes, right?
That's just like sick.
So
Like,
hold on, going back to that last, what have you done? Like this was going back to when Robert Pattinson was talking about how you can tell Batman's not in control here yet.
Yeah,
he just gets lost in it, right? Because like, I know we're comparing Ben Affleck, but say it was that Ben Affleck, that like 20 years in or whatever, right? It's like he'd probably be a lot more calm.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, I know how to get to you and all that shit.
And like
this
Robert
guy's
Pattinson,
he's just like, give me answers.
He's such a great performer too. Like you can hear kind of like the anger and the fear like in his voice, so you can kind of like gives you an idea of where he's at.
100%. One thing I'm really digging about this cowl too, like at first I didn't like the eyebrows how they were raised. It's kind of like Adam West-esque, but it seems to really match whatever he's emoting. So like in other shots that you see of him, it looks like fucking menacing, and then this one he actually looks scared behind the cowl. Like you can really see his emotion and play through, which is nice. All right, some form of massive explosion here. This could be possibly like a bird's eye of that Batmobile chase that we see later on.
Oh yeah,
because you can see kind of raised like train tracks here. And, but who knows? I'm not sure.
You see the shockwave they had in that VFX shot? Maybe it's not.
Powder Keg and Riddler's the match, so they're actually calling him by Riddler, which is really cool.
Nice, yeah.
Oh,
like some of these shots are
like this shot is just like, wow,
that's so beautiful.
It's like so like classic, iconic Batman and Catwoman.
And again, like
silhouettes, then like just
like burnt orange fucking silhouette. Incredible. Oh, we get a nice shot of the Penguin. This is also our first bit of dialogue of, not first bit of dialogue we gotten from Alfred, but the first time we kind of hear a full sentence. And
Andy Serkis looking good.
Big
too.
Andy Serkis is looking fantastic as Big
He's
Alfred.
not a creature or a monkey in
also,
this movie, which is good.
he's battle worn. He's supposed to be ex military, probably SAS if he's British, similar to what they were doing with Jeremy Irons, but I think they're going to play into it much harder in this one. Got Big Bruce with the 1998 specs going on here. Love him.
It's a Daredevil?
Yeah.
He's reading the paper.
All right, so this is sick.
This is weird. Yeah, Sins of My Father, No More Lies, Coulson. What does that say? Mitchell.
Renewal is a lie.
So this kind of gives me the Sins of My Father line. Kind of gives me the I don't know if anyone's played the Batman Telltale series.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of Court of Owls-esque in the way they present, and Riddler in the way they present the Wayne family, which is basically like the Wayne family was low key like scum, and it's Bruce actually coming to the realization that like holy shit, like
there was a dark side to like his like parents,
and they were involved in like
the secret society,
fucking mafia in Gotham. So that could be what the Riddler's trying to pick at when it comes to this version of Bruce and Batman. So
I don't care what happens to me.
Doesn't give a fuck. Like, how is that
like,
cowl?
Such a good cowl.
Also, why is
such
every
nice
shot
cowl.
just beautiful?
Yeah,
like just like
incredible
lighting,
shot.
cinematography. Oh my goodness.
Oh, incredible. So this,
so he looks like he's going through a club, and in the next shot too, reminded me of I think it was the Dark Knight when he like beats up everyone who goes to
get to Falcone. Yep.
Maybe a little callback.
This could be the same kind of location that we see Penguin in when he's like looking over the skyline. I don't know if we've covered that shot yet.
Yeah. These action scenes are going to be mint.
And look at this red aesthetic too.
I know.
Oh my.
The fighting style is very brutal too.
Yeah.
And like unrefined. Like you can tell he's not as technical.
Exactly. As we can see in a few of these shots coming up. Like, okay, see what I mean about like him looking mean as fuck in this one? Like his emotion just shines through. Okay, this is sick. This is explosion. He's kind of coming through some glass here. All right.
This is okay. This right here is that is the sickest shit.
Like
he's tanking bullets.
Like that's what, again, he's unrefined. He doesn't know what he's doing. So he's like, let me just plaster my armor like all over my fucking suit, and I'm just gonna walk and take bullets. I'm not even gonna try and avoid it or like come down from the ceiling or some shit. I'm just gonna walk in.
Like when you look at the composition of this shot of how like you can't see the entire frame because everything's like dark, and it's just like that kind of old Victorian era kind of like almost like a cathedral old hallway and shit. And it's just like he's just walking through like an actual like fucking animal. You know what I mean? Like a mythical kind of like creature almost.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that guy gets hit in the legs though, he's dead. Oh, we get more Batman Batmobile scenes.
That Batmobile looks sweet.
Oh, comes crashing through. It's the same shot. All right, this is really cool too.
Yeah.
So it's not his cape that he's extending. I don't know if you noticed that. It's like it looks like a little fucking glider suit that he has because his cape's kind of like tucked into the back here. And also there were behind the scenes images released of them actually shooting this, and it looked like at first one of those cloaks were like when they're in production and they're like hiding the suit, it looked like that, but also it kind of looked like a wingsuit, which we kind of see now. So like when you see him zip by the window here, see if I can pause it. See, it's kind of like a V as opposed to
that. Yep, good point out.
Oh, like that shot is just like so cool to me.
And this is also another riddle we get right here. Let's see if we can figure this out. What's black? All right, okay, so going back to the Riddler stuff, serial killer live stream. So this could take place at the beginning before he gets arrested. And this is kind of his calling card to Batman, being like, hey. Oh, look at that rage.
Just like
look at the fucking rage in
like
that face.
Wow.
And this is probably the other
That's the
another
same
angle
shot
of
as BVS too, when he's like
True, yeah.
in the warehouse scene.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Which is the greatest scene ever captured in the history of cinema.
So
I'm just
far.
gonna throw it out there.
yeah, this could be another angle of that first trailer shot we saw too, where he's just clocking, but maybe not actually because that was raining.
It looks like a
raining,
different.
It's not
It looks like a
raining,
different
yeah.
environment.
Cool.
You can tell, like, Catwoman's just looking on, like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, she's kind of, like, scared, like,
Yeah,
this
it's
guy's
like,
losing control.
Oh my god, who
Which
the
is-
fuck is this guy?
So two things here. His riddle is what's black and blue and dead all over. Thoughts?
We'll look it up.
We'll come back to that.
Black and blue
I'll look it
all
up.
over.
Also,
He's already scarred out.
yeah, this is supposed to be like, so Matt Reeves was saying in the fandom kind of like preamble to this that it's a very Batman Year One story, but he's already, like, it's not an origin, but he's
No,
already
like,
kind of
he's-
established.
yeah,
So
he's
it's,
put in a
it's
little
Batman
bit
Year
more.
Two. We'll
Yeah.
call it Batman
Yeah,
Year
sure.
Two. And after like his, second year, he's fucked up right now.
There is a riddle that what's black and blue and red all over and a suspect.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Could be something along the line of that. Oh, okay.
Like this is like
What is this?
Oh,
You know what that looks like, kind of? The Aquaman trench scene.
Yeah,
Almost.
true.
But pretty cool.
This could be like Dark Knight Returns-esque, like Sons of Batman too. Like that's another thing I'm getting from this. Like when he defeats the mutant gang leader,
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah,
fucking kind of
Oh, yeah,
like
true.
help him.
True.
Oh,
See you in hell.
see you in hell.
see you in
big
hell.
boy.
I'm trying to like,
That looks like a photo of something.
yeah, or like it almost looks like film. Look at that
Yeah,
shot.
that shot, that close-up shot is meant.
Wow. So I love how proto this looks. Too.
Yeah, I was
All
gonna
the
say, just
stitch marks.
literally
See
stitched together.
stitching,
yeah.
Literally stitched.
That's very Lee Bermejo
Oh, Librejo, yeah.
with Noel in the way his like cowl looks all like
Yep.
stitched together.
And in
stuff.
the Batman Dam stuff too.
Yep. Wow.
Alfred, he's scared about something.
Yeah.
I love how they're making Penguin just straight up mob boss
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Batmobile coming through.
Oh! Just
Oh.
flips him.
All right, best shot right here. Oh,
Okay, you know what? Okay,
my
this looks
Wow.
exactly like the cover for The Last Night on Earth, which is a recent run that was written by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, the guys that did the original Court of Owls one back in the
Right.
day. And like literally, if you pull up the actual cover of like the book, it's that, but like just like reversed.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, that's the
And
first
we
thing
see
I found.
another,
I just love how like the decision to make it upside down
Yeah.
from Penguin's
Point
point
of
of
view.
view.
It's fucking
is just
incredible.
like
I love the cape just
amazing.
flowing to the side.
Yep.
And we get another little close up of it after the boot shot. Oof.
Ugh.
Wow.
oh, and then you have the logo coming in like.
That score is just like,
It's amazing.
thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Mike.
March 4th.
March 4th.
Experience in IMAX? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
not
be going.
Yes.
Tell you what, I'm not seeing it in regular.
I can't even
No.
watch movies in regular cinemas anymore. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
The one
We
thing I really
spoiled
love
ourselves.
about this trailer in particular is that the first one was like it was really good, but this one just like you could tell like you're getting a sense of how expanded and fully realized this new
Mhm.
Gotham City is, right?
Yeah.
And just like the variety of like the settings and the set pieces
Yep.
that we're gonna kind of
True.
get to see, right? Which is
True.
really cool.
Mhm.
I feel like now this makes like that first trailer look almost like kind of like stagnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they only shot a little bit of it. Now it's just like they just expanded
Feels
the
so
world
raw
so
too.
much.
Mhm.
Like everybody, I don't know. You can relate to it.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Yeah.
100%.
Like you're seeing different parts of the city, right? Like
Mhm.
you're seeing that, like, you know, when he's driving the motorcycle through like the whatever it is, the graveyard looking thing, right? Like the church scene,
Yep.
the apartment scene, and then you're like, you know, starts off with
Mhm.
the diner and like
every
it's just-
performance so far too has been like,
You know what?
Holy shit!
I have one more thing to say here that could confirm our little Court of Owls or like Wayne family being bad. So we got confirmed, I think it was like through a fucking Lego set or something. Like Of course, always Lego has to fuck something up. But we also did see it in the fandom thing in the 3D model of the Batcave. It says Wayne Terminus. So,
right.
And it's an abandoned tunnel, which makes me think that like they had such a hold on society to a point where like they were creating like infrastructure and stuff, but like, no one chose to continue that work after
never
they were
like
gone.
saw through.
It was never saw through, which makes me think maybe like Gotham has a bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
that was a good point.
And also, just as a side note, as we're talking about this cave too, like that's such a cool idea to have that underground network of tunnels, like as his quick way to get from point A
to maneuver around the city, right?
Yeah,
like, yeah.
It's fucking cool.
It's like a motivated thing rather than just being like, oh, he's got a bat cave and he's like secret. Yeah. It's like no, like they built it into the world, like you were saying. It's such a developed thing, which is amazing. I love
that shot where he's like in the water with the flare. That reminds me of the Court of Owls.
Yes,
almost like the Court of Owls, like trying to like swarm him or something. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be so sick. It's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be the fucking second best Batman ever. I can't wait.
But yeah, if we missed anything in that breakdown, let us know in the comments.
Let us know what you guys see.
We would like honestly really appreciate it if you do let us know, because this is very, very recent after watching the actual trailer itself. So
and we're just excited to learn more about it and look into it. So
100%.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more breakdowns and content like this. Go check out our reaction to the trailer itself. And
thanks for tuning in to Fandom with us, guys. We really appreciate your support.
We will see you soon.